Welcome to Cory Turner Talks Cars. Thank you for subscribing to the channel and hitting the bell so you don't miss a show. It's because of you our channel continues to grow. Today I am asking my car fans, those of you that know cars, the ins and the outs, to help me decide if this car is a good value. Now normally when I talk about Shelby, when I talk about Carroll Shelby, people immediately think of Mustangs. They go in that direction. Not many realize that in the early to mid 80s, Shelby actually teamed up with Dodge and brought us the Dodge Shelby Charger. And that's what we're looking at here today. So I want to show you guys this car. Okay, so here's the ad. I found it on Craigslist. This is a 1984 Dodge Shelby Charger, and it said it is rare and hard to find, and I want you to help me decide how rare is it and what should they charge for it. Right now, they're asking $3,900 for it. It says it runs and drives, has new brakes and rotors on the front, new brakes and rotors in front, manual transmission, has the original window sticker. It has 96,603 miles on it. It is a 4-cylinder. Let's take us a look at some pictures here. So it is, I call it red, but it's not the blue one. I see a lot in blue and silver. Let's talk about, if you're not familiar, first of all, with the fact that Shelby did something with the Dodge Charger, let's talk about that first. So Dodge brought the Charger nameplate back in 1981. It was the Dodge Charger, a little 2.2 liter 4-cylinder engine. I think it produced about 84 horsepower. I think they were able to bump that up to about 96 horsepower. But in 1983, they did team up with Carroll Shelby, and they produced 107 horsepower, about 127 pound-feet of torque. They really stiffed up the suspension. They changed the gearing ratios on the 5-speed. I mean, they did a lot of things to the car. It handled better. It was much quicker. I think by that time, then it had a top speed of 117 miles per hour. 0 to 60 in, I'm going to say 9 seconds, if I remember, it's about 9 seconds. And they did that in 1983, 1984. Now, when they went into 1985, things changed a little bit. They added a turbo. I think they got 146 horsepower out of the engine. 0 to 60 in probably 7.2, no, a little bit higher than that. Probably about 7.8, right around in there. And maybe a top speed of about 124 miles per hour. So the 1985, that was definitely a change because it had the turbo in it. This is a 1984, so this is prior to turbo. Still a Dodge Shelby Charger. And still has, of course, that involved. Like here, we're looking at here's the original bill of sale. It was for $9,907 is what the charge was. Destination charge back then was $374.99. You guys probably cannot see all of that. Estimated MPG of 24 miles per gallon. Dodge Shelby Charger 2-door hatchback. The original price was $8,553, and with some of the extras on there, it came up to be that high. Let's go back and look at this car again. Let's see here if we can swing back through. I like this car. My first car was a 1985 Ford EXP, so it was a hatchback. Probably pretty similar in horsepower, but it had, the cars kind of look like that at that time. Let's go back in and look at them again. I think this is a very sharp car. I really like this. They're asking $3,900 for it. Like I say, it is a Shelby, which is something that is special. It's not a Shelby Mustang or a Cobra or something like that, but it still has the Shelby name on it. You can see the interior there. So some of the questions are that I have for you guys. What do you think of the value? $3,900. Is that a good place to be on a 1984 Shelby Dodge Charger with, what do we say, in the 96,603 miles on it? Of course, the interior, if we look there, it needs some work. If you got it, you like to redo all that, but the hard part about that is, you don't really want to mess too much with that right there. It's got the Carroll Shelby logos on there. So what would you do with that? If you redid the interior and cleaned it all up, would you change that? Would you keep it totally stock? I figure the outside, the paint itself is not terrible. I figured we could do some buffing and things like that to clean it up, redo some of the badging on that. You can see Dodge has disappeared there off the front. Looks to be pretty straight. There's a few things there with the bumper and the air dam in the front that needs to be done. But overall, kind of what I would expect from a 1984 car with that many miles on it. I think it's a good car. $3,900. I would give you guys my idea of where it needs to be, but I want to see what you guys say first. I'd like to have a little bit of feedback from you. So what do you think? I found this car for sale. It's in Fort Worth, Texas. It came on about 3 days ago. They're asking $3,900 for it. Still available, best we know. Red exterior, 96,603 miles on it. Of course, got the 4-cylinder engine. That would have been an 83, so it's about 107 horsepower on that. A 1984 Dodge Shelby Charger. So what do you think? Is $3,900 a good deal? Should it be a lot less than that? Could it possibly be more than that? I want to hear your opinions. And would you buy that car? And have you ever heard of that car? When I talk about Shelby, most time people have no idea that this car even exists, and it does, and I think it is super cool. As you can tell, we have moved. Normally there's a ton of Hot Wheels and things behind us. I haven't set up the studio yet, but we're getting closer. As you can see, we're moving some stuff around, trying to decide exactly how we want to do it. So if you got some ideas, be sure to send them my way. Remember to like, comment, and share. Thank you for subscribing to the YouTube channel. We are growing every day because of you, and I can't thank you enough. Remember to leave me a comment, a like, and let's talk about cars tomorrow.